But yeah, I will be uploading every single weekday because I am crazy. Yup, that is happening. Hey friends, Katie and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another favorites video. This is going to be my July favorites, which I'm pretty excited about. I don't really have too many favorites, and when I mean I don't have too many favorites, I actually really do mean it this time. Like, I literally feel like I had nothing. I felt like I had to grab stuff and actually try to find stuff to really find favorites. Not because I'm trying to force a favorites video or anything, just because I know I have favorites, but like I was just like, I don't know what. And there are things I do want to mention. I don't want to wait to like film an August favorites, because I feel like that would just be like too late to mention these things, and I want to talk about them now, not later. But I don't know, I just haven't been loving too much stuff. I've been using the same stuff, and I'm not into like mentioning the same favorites every single month, if you know what I mean. But I do have a few favorites. I do have things that I'm truly loving and I really do want to talk to you about. And yeah, so I'm really excited to be talking about my July favorites. I feel like this summer is literally just disappearing very fast, and it's so sad, but you know, it happens and everything, and summer has to end sometime. So yeah, let's just get right into my July favorites and talk about it. So the first thing I'm going to mention is actually something I don't have in my possession anymore, which sounds kind of weird to say, but it's true. And that is a primer. I guess you can consider it a skincare favorite, but also a like makeup favorite. So that was the primerizer from Smashbox, the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I love that. I got a little sample of it and it lasted for like 2 weeks, which I thought it was great. It was in like a little bottle, so it was a very small sample, but it did last a really long time, so I really liked that. And it's something I've always wanted to try, but it's so expensive. I just didn't know if it was worth it, and it was amazing. It just felt very nice on my skin. I felt like it just felt great under makeup. It wasn't too heavy, and I do have like normal dry skin, so for me that's something that I really needed in my collection. You know, something I really wanted to try because I needed something that was gonna hydrate me very well, but it wasn't gonna like look weird over makeup. But honestly, I can wear something super heavy under makeup and it still looks bomb, you know? I don't know, with that dry skin, that's just what happens. But yeah, I really liked that primer, and I'm actually considering buying it full size. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about skincare favorites, and then we will get on to like makeup and so on and so forth. So I've talked about this before, and I feel like I've really fallen in love with it, especially post Accutane, and I will be doing more Accutane videos very soon, but I just haven't like got around to filming like the post Accutane updates yet, but I will get to it. So I've been really loving my Foreo Luna. This is the Foreo Mini Luna, which I really like, and it's just this cleansing device like the Clarisonic. It's more of a silicone device, so basically it just looks like this and everything, and then to the front you have the softer silicone, which I really like, and then the back it's more of rougher. I pretty much only use this, and then you kind of turn it on and it will vibrate. I don't know if you can hear that. Cooper's like, what is going on? And yeah, it only has one speed, which I don't really care about. Like, I love cleansing my face with this. I used it in my real morning routine. I really like this. I especially love using it in the morning. I've been off it for a few days, but I'm gonna get back right to it because I did really enjoy it, and it is very nice. It feels like a massage on your face. It just feels so nice, and it just really cleanses my skin very well. My skin does get a little bit red after using this, but after like a minute after cleansing, it goes back to normal, and I just love this. It really cleanses my skin so well, and I don't have to touch my face with my hands, which is great. Then I think this is like the only other skincare thing that I have to mention, and this is a exfoliator. This is a 2-in-1 exfoliator, and this is from Clinique. I love this. This is the Clinique Prep Start 2-in-1 exfoliator. It's a really nice exfoliator and everything. I really like this. The exfoliators I tend to like are ones that aren't like very grainy. I do like those sometimes for very like extreme exfoliation, but for the most time I don't really like that. Kind of just like something that's gonna give me an exfoliation, but it's not gonna be too rough. And this is very great because it doesn't like exfoliate my skin too much. It's more of a like gentle exfoliant, and I love to exfoliate my face, but I only do it like once a week just because my skin is very dry, and I feel like I only really need to do it once a week. I feel like doing it more than once a week is a little too much, so I usually just do this once a week on the weekends, and I love this exfoliator. It is great. Okay, so another skincare sample I've used a couple times, and I've gotten this sample before, but I really do enjoy this, and this is the Glam Glow Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment. Now, I believe you can use this morning or night. I think morning you leave it on for 10 minutes and you wipe it off and then you rinse it or something like that, but at night I use this this as like, you know, a hydrating treatment. I put it on my face and let it soak overnight. I did that last night because my skin was just feeling so parched, so dry, and I felt like nothing was working with my skin, if you know what I mean. Like just everything was just not working. And you know, like my skin was just so dry and parched and it needed something, and I could feel this seep into my skin. And I just felt like the tingle through my skin, but I just knew that it was really hydrating my skin, and it just gives you that tingle, but it just means your skin's getting hydrated and getting that treatment it needs. And I really like this, and it smells so good. It smells like oatmeal, which I like. I don't know, it's just a good scent. Okay, so that's it for skincare, but I do have a brush I want to talk about. So I love applying all my masks with this brush. I actually didn't for that mask because I really wanted to seep into my skin with my fingers, so I didn't for that mask. But for typically every mask, I like to use a brush, especially if it's a really messy mask. So this brush is actually from a set. I don't know if you can buy this individually. From Real Techniques, this is their pointed foundation brush, so you can use this for foundation, but I typically like to use it for masks because you can really get it all over your face, get it everywhere, get it around your hairline, get it everywhere without making a mess, which I really like. I really love using that brush for this. And then after I use it, I always rinse it out, of course, because I don't want it to be like product to get into the fibers of the brush or the strokes of the brush, whatever you want to call it. It's just really nice for precision and just for precise application of masks. I love it for that. So yeah. Okay, so now on to makeup. I think I only have 2 makeup products. So I don't know, makeup, I've probably been using the same thing, and there are some new things I've been using, but I've only been using them for a couple days, so it's not like I can mention them as a favorite quite yet, but I have been loving them, and I have a feeling they'll become a favorite very soon. But the first thing that I love, especially when I apply something metallic like this, is using a glitter primer. My favorite is from NYX. This is the NYX glitter primer. You literally need the littlest bit of this. You put it on your eyelid before you put on the like glitter, or if you're gonna put on like a shimmery shade, you really want it to pop, which is what I always do when I do looks like this and I want it to pop. I always do that. So you take a little bit of it, literally a little bit. You don't want to put this on when you just have like your crease shade or outer corner shade. You want to put this on before you put on any glitter, or you put on like, you know, that shimmery shade. And I always do this, and it makes it pop so much. And you can also add like setting spray too, but I find this replicates the same thing you would get with setting spray. It's just easier because you can use the shadow how you normally would, and then you just pack it on, and it just gives it the most gorgeous pigmentation and stuff. And I love this so much. It is seriously amazing. So I love this, and it's definitely one of the best. Okay, so then I have a highlight that I've been loving. I actually topped it over another highlight I used today, and I actually put it in my inner corners, which I really like. I feel like it worked with this look. And this is the Laura Geller. This is their Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator, and this is in Gilded Honey. I mentioned this in a couple other videos. I don't know if those are like live yet. I actually think one of them might be, so I'll link it down below. But it just looks like this. It's just that swirl illuminator. It is so pretty. Like seriously, it gives you the most gorgeous look. Like look at that. But like look at that. That is gorgeous. I love how it looks. It's so pretty, and look how it looks like on my face. It doesn't like mess with texture or anything that I have on my face. It doesn't like emphasize any areas on my face. It just makes it look so gorgeous and just so glowy, and gives me that like perfect highlight. Like I like my highlight to be beaming, but I don't like it to be like, oh my god, she's gonna kill somebody, you know what I mean? So yeah, I love that highlight. Okay, actually I have one more makeup product. I forgot it was in my lap. So I've been using this a lot recently, so I figured I'd mention it as a favorite. This is the Benefit Cheekathon palette. I'm actually trying to use this up because in 2020 I would love to be cruelty free. So I'm trying to use this up. So I've been using this a lot, and I love this palette. I did get it a couple years ago. I wish Benefit was cruelty free because like their products are amazing. And so my favorite shades in here are Hula, and then I also love Coralista and Rockateur. Rockateur is my favorite. Coralista and Rockateur just mixed on my cheeks today. I love it. It gives me like that perfect blush. And I do like this, how this is a palette, because you know you can have all your blushes and bronzers all in one. It's great for travel if you don't want to like bring singles of each one. You just want to have like options in all one palette. Might take up more room in your bag, I don't know, depending. But I do really like this, and I'm just trying to use these up because I want to use them up, and I do love these, and I think they're amazing. Definitely when I use them up, I will be finding dupes of all of these that are cruelty free because I love these. Okay, so that truly was it for the makeup. I do have my shampoo and my hair thing that I want to share with you real quick. I don't know if I've ever mentioned these in a video. I don't think so. So this is the Herbal Essence BioRenew line, which I really like. It's just the Herbal Essence BioRenew Essential Antioxidants. It helps purify and protect against what your hair gets use of over time and it makes it soft and everything. It's an awesome shampoo and conditioner. I love this duo very, very much. I love it just because it does hydrate my hair, but it's not like overhydrating where my hair would get greasy. I don't have a dry scalp. I did, I guess, on Accutane, but it wasn't like patchy dry, if you know what I mean. Like, I didn't have dry patches on my scalp. But I do really like this because it does hydrate my hair. It makes my hair still look healthy and everything. And I find that, like, you know, you don't really need to take biotin with that, like, honestly. And it's just great because it is free of parabens and just any nasty stuff that usually is in hair products, which I think is great. And it's just awesome. And it's just, I don't know, it's like a great shampoo and conditioner duo. And like, it has argan oil on it, which I love. Okay, so next I have kind of more random favorites to mention. So the first one is this book. This is Somebody I Used to Know by David Bell, and I loved this book. This is actually my third attempt trying to read this book, so that was fun. But I was just reading this by the pool and everything, and I initially got very addicted to it. After reading it a couple times, I was able to skim through until I didn't remember anything. So I did that, and then I was like, oh my god, this book is getting intense. And I seriously do love this book. I think it is such an amazing book. David Bell is such an amazing writer. There are a lot of writers there that do have amazing work, but I think some of them write so intensely that you're not able to follow along, which I hate with books. Like, I just want to be able to follow along and be able to like understand what's happening and be really into a story, because I do like reading, but when it comes to like books, I just need something that I'm gonna be able to like follow along with. And I love his books because they're very like reader friendly. Like, you're able to follow along and just really get along with the story very well. Like, you're able to be really into the story but understand what's happening. It's not like you don't know what's going on. And yeah, so this book, I'll just give you a quick synopsis without giving away any of the details of like the craziness of the book. So this book is crazy and it is so good, and the ending, I liked how it was open-ended. I'm just gonna say that right off the bat. But this book is basically about a guy named Nick. He's like, I guess in his mid-20s-ish, I'd say, I don't know. But he basically sees this young woman at the grocery store, and she looks a lot like, and he looks like his old college girlfriend named Marissa, who died in a fire when they were in college. And he really just never got over her, and he was still in love with her. He still loved her to pieces, and everyone in his life really got that. Like, his ex-wife got that, his old girlfriend that he dated a couple times got that. Everyone knew that he was still in love with her even after her being dead for a while. Back to the girl in the grocery store, Nick tries to talk to her, but she ends up running away. Then the next morning, the police arrive to Nick's house, and she had his number in his pocket, and it wasn't the girl's handwriting, it wasn't Nick's handwriting or anything like that. And it happened that the girl was found dead. She was murdered in a motel room, and she had Nick's name and address on a piece of paper in her pocket. And then police are, of course, convinced that Nick did it, and it's kind of like, did he do it? Did he not? Who is she? Why does she look like his old girlfriend? Kind of thing. It's a very mysterious book. It's very intense, and I really, really enjoyed it, and I would definitely recommend it if you love mysteries, if you love just finding out something and stuff like that. It is so interesting, and I'm definitely going to be checking out more of David Bell's books because they are so good. Okay, so now for like TV shows, honestly, I don't really have anything. I've been watching these same shows and everything. I've been re-watching Party of Five, which I think I mentioned a couple months ago that I like watching that, but I really don't have any new shows that I've been watching that I know of. Haven't seen any new movies that I know of. I want to see Mamma Mia so bad, but haven't yet, so I can't really count that, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't really have anything else. And music wise, I do have favorites, but I just posted a like my playlist video, and that is like my favorite music as of right now, so definitely go check that out. I will link that video down below and also in the cards. Those are my music favorites and everything like that, but there's so many songs, I just feel like I can't mention them all, so I'm gonna link that video down below as my music favorites, and you can go check that out. That's my current playlist and everything. I will be doing one for August maybe, and maybe I will, I'm not really sure. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. But yeah, that's gonna be it for my favorites. This was a very short probably and just very chill favorites video for this month. No music favorites, sorry. Maybe I will get back at it next month. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment down below all your favorites for July down below. I'd love to hear about it. Also, I have an exciting announcement which I'll get to right in a second. Also, I will be doing a summer essentials video within the next couple weeks. And also in August, I have exciting news. I am crazy for this, but you know, I am crazy. That's just me. In August, I will be uploading every single single weekday. So every single weekday I will upload, and also, you know, I do buy or bye-bye videos on Sundays or some Sundays. So I will still be doing those videos on Sunday. I'm not going to move them. They will still end up being on a Sunday and everything, and I'm going to try to do those for the weeks I have left before I go back to school. I'm just try and do a ton of those, and if you want to check out those, I will link my playlist for it down below. You'll see one the next week, I think, not this week. I don't know, there just was nothing this week. And yeah, please subscribe to see all of that, because I will be posting a lot, so you're gonna see so much of me. And actually, I honestly wanted to do this because I had a lot pre-filmed, and for back to school I want to really be able to post my pre-filmed but also be able to post like back to school stuff. I don't know how much back to school I would do, but leave your like suggestions for back to school down below and film a haul after this for back to school, but I'm not sure what else to do, you know what I mean? So yeah, be sure to check that out and all that kind of fun stuff. Subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified, and yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!